Hello. We had a PGA golf tournament this past weekend. The Hawaii swings in full effect. We'll be talking some golf. This is the Chasing Daylight podcast. Look at Joe showing off his sticker collection. What is that? What do you got going on? You got all kinds of shit going on there. Are you on mute? Yeah, you're on mute.
I'm on mute. I just
There
had
you
the
go.
VGN stickers on my desk.
Good
So
Lord. Oh, yeah. Some hot new VGN stickers.
yeah,
Some holographic sticker mule action.
hot off the press.
If you need a $10 discount code, hit me up.
Hit me up first, though.
What's up, fellas? How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Going well.
So, how much golf did you watch yesterday? Just curious.
I didn't watch much at all.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It was really weird. I watched a lot on Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday the Raider game was on, and that was a bust. And so I turned it on and watched a little bit there, and I was like, Colin's got this in the bag. And then yesterday, I see on our text chat on Instagram, I don't know if it's Adam that posted, Colin's losing this, and I was like, wow. Last time I looked, he had a 5-shot lead. Goodness, boy, did that man have a lump in his throat because he choked.
Well, Club Pro guy's letter to Colin John was really good. You see that?
No,
Yeah.
I did not.
Oh yeah, it was like he wrote a letter to Colin Morikawa congratulating him on the win, and then he crossed out all the Colin, like Colin crossed out and wrote John, and then he crossed out paragraphs saying this doesn't relate to you, like, or don't forget this paragraph. It was really good.
Oh, I'll have to look at that. He's got some funny stuff, man. So I as much as I enjoy this tournament because it's Kapalua and it's fun to watch. They don't show a lot of the front nine on the
True.
telecast. They
True.
always show the groups as they're leaving 10. So some of the really good holes don't get a lot of TV time. They show some. It's not like they don't show any. They show some. They show the 8th, the par 3 a lot, and the 9th. But there's some really cool holes before that just don't get a lot of TV time, and I don't know why. And I don't know, having that field with that good of players playing that course, it doesn't seem like it's a challenge anymore. I mean, this is how many years in a row the scores have just been ridiculous. And
Yeah.
I mean, there was some drama because Rom he played great that last day. And I said in the text chat, I go, on 14, 15, and 16, Rom was 3 under and Morikawa was 3 over. That's a 6-shot swing over 3 holes.
Yeah.
And those are 3 holes. I mean, drivable par 3, you can get there in 2 par 5, and a very short, basic par 4.
But that's one of the cool things about Kapalua is like someone can come from behind if they're playing well. That's what makes that place awesome, the tournament, because you can come back and score.
But it wasn't exciting enough for you to tune in.
Well, I was doing other stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it needs something to punch it up a little bit, to give it a little bit more. I mean, I love a U.S. Open when it's 1 under, 2 under wins, and you've got 10, 15 guys at even that anything can happen over the next 3 holes, and just to mix the leaderboard all up. I think that type of challenge for the best players of last season, just a bomb it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a resort course. I mean,
I kept on hearing Cal say that on his show. Resort course. I don't think of that place as a resort course.
But the fairways are big.
But they're big because of the layout. I mean, if that place was tight, nobody would go there.
Yeah,
I mean, the tour wouldn't even come there. It would just be ridiculous. So as far as resort course goes, I guess you could say, because it's more playable, it's more friendly. I don't think a tournament for the best players of the previous year needs to be held at a course that is, easy for tourists.
Yeah, I don't know. You could go either way with that. It's like, let them light it up, or a lot of people want to see birdies and on on the green and two on par fives. Like a lot of people love to see that. Um, I mean, we might be 20% of the golfing public that watches golf that wants to see like them shoot over par, maybe.
I just think it would be more entertaining.
Yeah.
Let's put these guys to a real test. Hey, you earned this. We're gonna make you prove it now. We're gonna challenge you.
I mean, I could see that, but I don't think the Century Tournament of Champions is a spot for that. Like, it's not a major,
It's
it's those guys are
550 points. It's more
it's
points
almost
than a
like
regular
a it's
event.
almost like a bonus to go play Kapalua, and like you bring your family, you hang out, you enjoy your time there. It's not super stressful, with no cut field. Like, I don't know. It's not like the US Open where you're like trying to grind it out. It's like you're in Hawaii, like you earned your spot here. Like, have fun playing golf. You're not here to grind it out
I want to see him
in
grinded. What do you
18
think?
inch rough. I
What do
don't
you
know.
think, Jeremy?
I could see it either way, is what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
I think, like, if you were working, right? If you were a working person yourself,
What? What? I oh, wow.
if you actually had a job, like,
We're gonna swap jobs for one day. And you're gonna
do
be like,
you
please let me go back to Green Valley, right? Please let me go back to work.
do you want your end of the year bonus to be like super hard, like mechanical, like
End of the
grinding
year,
under a?
but this is not an end of the year bonus.
But it kind of is, because there's no cut. You're guaranteed to get a paycheck because you won last year. You won last year.
Yeah,
You won your way into this place. You are
it's still a
guaranteed money.
golf tournament though. It's still a
That
golf
is, but
tournament.
I mean, but how much does it really matter in the scheme of things?
550 points,
It does,
millions
right?
of dollars. It
And that's the
matters.
bonus. That's the bonus. You won last year, so you have an easy out to grab some points at the beginning of the year and play
No,
an easy course, if you will.
the easy out was Xander withdrawing after the first round and still getting a paycheck. That was the easy out.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a bonus. It's not like
But he didn't get
you're
any FedEx
here,
Cup points.
you know, you were 3D printing a bunch of fucking teaspoons for the tea factory around the corner. It's and you got to 3D print more teaspoons. No. It's you don't have to 3D print. I'm just saying it's
Mhm.
like a bonus. It's like a bonus check. That's what it is. And
Yeah.
that's how I kind of look at it. Like, if I had a good year last year and I met my quotas and everything, like, I don't want to have to grind out another sales order. I want to collect the bonus check. And that's what this is, really, in my
Well,
opinion.
what do you think, Jeremy?
I mean, yeah, I feel the same way as Joe, but I also sort of I don't know. It's just that tournament's hard to watch. I don't know if it's the time of day when it's on or
Yeah, time of day is tough on that one for sure.
I never. I mean, I love that course. It's incredible. Hawaii is awesome, but it's like, yeah, I never really watch it that much.
I will give them some credit. The drone footage that they had on some of the holes was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was
Following
cool.
the ball as it rolled down 17 with the clock, that
Hmm.
was awesome. Floating over the bay, overlooking the 11th green.
Hmm.
Never seen that perspective from that drone angle before. Really cool. Um, Having the drone on 15, the par five. That if you don't get up there, it drops way off. Cam Young put it off the green, and look how far it went. And then having the drone down there and then rising up to show, I mean, really cool footage by them. So
Hmm.
kudos to that. I hope we get to see that this week at the Sony as well. I think they're really starting to find some unique new angles. I just would like to see the golf mean something, you know, a
Yeah.
little bit more. I mean, it's a showcase. Like it was. I mean, the Callaway team was on it, boy. As soon as Rom
Oh
won, it
yeah,
was
with his
paradigm.
first time out.
Oh my goodness, And I thought it was hilarious because after the first round, he's like, I couldn't hit the ball today. What I hit 3 fairways, and I was like, oh no, John, don't say that.
Yeah.
no. It's Callaway stocks going, as he says that. But I just wanted to mean a little bit more than let's go out and shoot 30 under and see who has the best.
Yeah, but I mean, but everybody's playing the same course. What do you mean you want it to mean more? It means 550 FedEx Cup points.
No, I want the golf, not the end results. I want the guys out there
grinding
and no, not quit it with the bonus. Right? It's their job. It's their job. Their job is to play golf, and I want the golf to be a little bit more challenging than 30 under.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Like, I love watching these guys grind it out because I love having to hit the tough shots, and I love watching these guys having to hit the tough shots. But I just feel like this is not the tournament for that. Like, that's U.S. Open. That's Memorial with the rough. I mean, I don't know. There's tournaments out there for it, but I don't think this is one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we've lost Jeremy.
He'll be back.
Okay.
But I mean, I mean, what did Cam Smith shoot last year when he won? He 20
it was
33.
Yeah, it was a record.
Yeah. And also, have you listened to the No Laying Out podcast with Rolf?
No, not yet.
He lives out there, so he
yeah,
was saying that like there's a Kenai win and a trade win, and it was kind of built for the Kenai win or something like that, whatever it is. And
yeah, you have to have win on that course. Otherwise,
2 of the last 20 years, it was trade wins or Kenai wins. So it's been playing differently than it was actually designed. And they've had to move the tee boxes back on 18 like 5 times.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
All right, Stat Guy's back.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you got to leave, man. I just made a beautiful point that you could have backed up, and I got nothing.
But there's like so much elevation out there that like the ball runs, so you're getting extra distance on everything. Like everybody's talking about these, I saw these videos like 427-yard drive.
Yeah.
Like they didn't carry it that far. It's because
I had
of
a 370-yard drive on 18.
And I had a 540-yard drive on a simulator, like, but it ran out 300 yards. Like
that's one thing I did because the back tee's there. I mean, it's fucking long. And so on the 18th, I said to the guy I was playing with, I go, hey, let's go play the back tees. And he's like, all right, let's do it, And so we go back there. And I mean, it was a hike from the tees we were playing. It is back there. And so we played, and yeah, I hit like a 380-yard drive and hit a fairway wood after that, and then pitched up. It was pin high, but left, chipped it to 3 inches and tapped in for par. And I was like, I'm good. I made par on a damn near 700-yard par 5. But
I was thinking about that. Like 18 at Kapalua is 18 at Sheep Ranch. Completely different holes, right? But it is a very scoreable hole.
Oh, absolutely.
Both Core Crenshaw.
But if that wind is blowing, that hole plays dramatically different.
Oh, 100%. But if you hit it low with a stinger, it's still going to run out.
Yeah. It may not run out as far because you got to get it up to the right.
But all those balls end up in the same spot.
Mm-hmm. The same thing on 17.
Basically the same shot every time into that hole. But that's like, I was thinking about like Sheep Ranch. I mean, that's Core Crenshaw. They want you to feel good about the end of your round. And it was not designed for a PGA Tour player. It's designed for a resort guest to make them feel good about their round and leave wanting to come back because they scored a birdie on the 18th green.
Yeah, but it's not like that at Cabot Links. Cabot Links is a really tough par 5.
Well, you're not going back anyway, so.
Oh no, not at all.
That's why you're not going back.
Trails isn't a easy finishing hole.
Yeah, but that's a par 4. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not saying every Core Crenshaw design is that way, but I'm just saying it's kind of. I was thinking about it. It fits the Sheep Ranch kind of vibe there. Although Sheep Ranch is probably 400 yards shorter.
Yeah, just a little bit.
How far is that elevation change from the tee to the bottom of the fairway where
It's like
their ball stops?
750 feet or something like crazy.
Yeah, it was.
I think it's
Well,
300
no, I
meters.
thought it was funny because
No,
it was
200
like
meters?
262 feet drop, and because I thought it was funny that Azinger was just really wrong with his math.
Well, from green to tee, it's like
he was saying
800, 900 feet.
600 yards. It was funny.
Yeah, green to tee, it's like
It's a drop.
900 yards. Yeah,
It's a drop.
It's
Yeah,
up there.
and 17 is just as dramatic. I mean, it's got. I mean, from the 17 tee to the 18 green. I mean, that is, double diamond. It's
Yeah.
going down.
That's one thing I don't like about Kapalua is 17 and 18 feel so similar to me.
Yeah, not when you're there though. The tee shot on 18 is way different because on 17 you've got some really, it messes with your eye, trees on the right hand side. And Jeremy, you would hate it because of your draw, because it just looks like you're going to hit it right into the trees. I mean, they're far enough away that you don't, but it just looks, it's very intimidating. And then the approach shot is way different because that green, there's no escape on that green. You can't be short. You can't, the only thing you can be is long right. If you're left short, you're just dead. And the slope on that green is pretty crazy. So on TV, it may look the same. I mean, you got a 560-yard par 4 that kind of tells you, you're going to get some yardage off the tee.
The did you watch the no laying up video with Spieth? And no,
I haven't done that yet.
It was pretty good.
I got a list of things that I need to watch.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I'm almost done with The Expanse, so.
And they dove into it pretty good, and it was cool to see them because obviously these players are coming in a little bit rusty. They haven't played in a while, so it's crazy to see how quickly they adapt. And I think I don't know what day they played with the no laying up guys, but maybe it was like the Sunday before, the Saturday before, or something like that. But they seemed like a little bit rusty, which was really cool to see. And then they dial it in, and then they're just right back into it.
Good
It's
to
crazy.
go. Jeremy, you being the Titleist fanboy, what did you think of JT going to an old Scotty?
We're Nish and Chris, two very amateur golfers on a quest to play the top 100 courses in the UK and Ireland, after Chris set this challenge on a drunken Saturday night in my kitchen. Join us on our frequently humorous journey of a lifetime as we grapple with the logistical and financial challenge of playing some of the best courses in the world, as well as grappling with our games, because let's face it, it's never just about playing. Sometimes the score matters too. Listen to the Top 110 Golf Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
I loved it. I'm not a big fan of the mallet he uses, but I thought it was cool. I love that putter.
It was nice to see him rolling it well, too.
Yeah. Yep. I wonder how long it'll stay in the bag.
Yeah, that's well, I mean, what did he say? There's technology hasn't changed in a putter, so as long as it feels good, I'm going to game it. So,
yeah.
It's
It'd
true.
be nice to see it.
It'd be cool to see some of that old stuff.
Hey, Cobra has 3D printed putters. Technology's changed a little bit.
Yeah, you know who else has 3D printed putters? National Customs. All their putters are 3D printed.
Very nice.
Yeah, metal.
So technology has changed. So JT is incorrect.
Well, I mean, technology in the making of a putter, but
I'm
not
kidding, I'm
Okay,
kidding.
good. Thank God.
I'm messing around.
Was there any surprises that you saw? Anything that made you go, whoa? Other than JJ Spawn looking like a dad that lost his way from the other course out there with his shirt untucked and his brown khakis. It was awesome. He had a full button down, untucked. I was like, this is amazing.
On the coverage I didn't see a lot of whale spotting.
No, oh, I got some whale knowledge. I didn't know that they don't eat the whole time they're down there. That's something I learned. They're just down there breeding, but yeah, not as much as there has been in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to get out there and play one of these days. I know my buddy just moved out there last year and he's overseeing some properties, so trying to finagle our way out there one of these days, but uh definitely want to play some golf in Hawaii. That
All
is
right,
for
so
sure.
what is on your list of most wanted to play in Hawaii? Do you know a lot of the courses or no?
No, I don't. I know there's some good ones, but obviously Kapalua. You want to play a PGA Tour course, 100% always.
Jeremy, I know you're a little bit more refined in Hawaiian culture. When
Yeah.
it comes to golf, you got a list of what you want to play?
Poi Country Club.
Yeah. The one that I was gonna play and I just didn't end up doing it. The one in the mountains in north of Honolulu. I can't even remember the name of it, but
Come on, I want to
fucking
lay
Jurassic Park golf course.
Yeah,
I
that
see
looks
those
amazing.
The
videos all
ones
the
on
time.
yeah, Wailea Country Club where they're playing this week has always been sort of an interest because it almost looks like a muni. I mean, it's obviously a country club, but the layout just feels very muni to me, and
It
that's
looks very
very
muni
cool.
too.
Yeah. No, it doesn't look like it's in super primo condition all the time, but that's one that it's on my list. I've played Waimea. I think it's on the south end of Maui. I played one there. I don't remember. There's 3 courses. I don't remember the name, but Kapalua, I probably would be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get some Honolulu golf in. I played on Kauai and I played on Maui, but got to knock off a couple more. I want to go to
Did you play Princeville or Mauna Kea?
Mackay. I played Mackay. Yeah, Princeville,
Okay.
Mackay. Absolutely
Yeah.
breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. That course was amazing. Those sunset views on that North Shore on Kauai are incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. What sucked is we couldn't go. We couldn't venture very far on the north end because they had that when we were there. They had the crazy rain and it just like washed out a lot of the roads. So it was only locals that could.
Mm.
It was all road blocked, and they were making sure that you were local before you could drive any further. So we didn't get very far. But man, beautiful country out there. Good grief. All right, Joe, let's talk a little golf.
Yeah.
You had yourself a little day on Saturday.
Decent. Yeah.
You gonna post that score? Or?
No. It's going to even out the other ones.
I think I'm gonna post it for you.
What did you end up shooting?
+3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have any birdies? You did have a couple birdies.
Just 2, not until the back. I mean, I missed a couple for sure. Like I totally
You
feel
had
like
2 really bad lip outs.
that's true. Yeah. 2 really bad lip outs.
Really bad, like ouch, that hurt.
Yeah, it was, and I think I don't want to blame the greens at Chimera, but they were a little bumpy.
No, blame them.
Mm-hmm.
Blame
I'll
them
blame them for
100%.
you.
Yeah, they were a little rough.
Any time you put your ball down to put it back so you can pull your marker, and it takes you 20 seconds to find a spot where the ball's not rolling. Yeah, it's the greens there, buddy.
Yeah, the greens were a little rough, that's for sure. But I putted really well on them for some damn reason. I don't know why, but
I only had 28 putts, but that's because I missed a lot of greens.
yeah, I think I had 1 3-putt, and I was getting up and down. I was a little more conscious of what my ball was doing rolling out. No double bogeys, which was good. Yeah, I mean, it was a good day. It's been a while since I had a good round, so that was good to feel, but I don't feel like I played my best one. Not at all. Not
No.
even close to what I can do.
I will say I told him as soon as he hit it, it was one of the best shots I've ever seen on 16. He was short of the bunker on the right, and the jailed trees were a little in play. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, if you would have pushed it a little bit, it would have been in trouble.
Yeah.
And what'd you hit that to? 5 feet? 4 feet?
Yeah, 4 feet maybe. Yeah,
Just unbelievable
that
shot.
was
And
a
it
hell
was,
of a shot for sure.
oh
Yeah,
my God, it was beautiful.
yeah, a little high cut 5-iron from like 184. It was
I mean, it was high.
yeah,
Like,
and it
Dan was not
cut
that high.
and it cut like it wasn't like a slice. It was a sharp cut.
Yeah.
A calculated cut.
It
Yeah.
was beautiful. As soon
It
as
was
he struck it, I
Morimoto
went, whoa.
on the fucking blades, you know. Morimoto out here cutting sashimi.
Jeremy, how'd you do? Because we didn't get a whole lot of time to chat afterwards.
Yeah, let's see. I shot 1 under on the front and then 5 over on the back. I had 2 doubles on the
Ooh,
back.
man.
I had 2 bad drives the whole day, and they were both on the back, and they both required at least 1 drop on that hole.
Oh, ouch, that hurts.
So I hit it into bushes on 10 on the left and didn't find my ball. And then I hit it in the crap on the par number 15. I had to take 2 drops there.
Mm.
So yeah, it was kind of a tale of 2 nines, but overall, I mean, I hit the ball so good. It's just a couple of little mistakes that cost me a lot. But it was fun. It was good to get out there. It's always fun to play. I was telling Scott, who I played with, who lives out there, he's a member there, or he has a membership there. It's like the course you play that's fun. It doesn't demand a lot. You can just hit the ball.
Mm-hmm.
It still has a challenge, but it's not a high pressure course, which is
Not
nice
at
to
all.
play those occasionally.
Yeah. I was talking to my new sales manager at work. He's a fairly new golfer. You know, he doesn't play a bunch. He spends a lot of time at the range. He goes to the range all the time, but you know, he was asking me like, "How'd your skins game go on Saturday?" Because I told him I was going, and it's like, "Yeah, I won a little bit of money, won 2 skins, whatever." And he's like, "What'd you shoot?" So I told him, and it got me thinking, like, really, like, for anybody that's like trying to score well, it's put the ball in play, and then you got to putt. Like, it's a lot of it is putting. You
Oh
have
yeah.
to you have to save those pars up and down. It's when you blow it past the hole on your first putt, like you got to watch that shit. Watch it roll past the hole, see what it does, so you know what it's going to do on the comebacker. And it's you know, I don't do that too often. Like I don't pay attention as much as I would like to, but that's what it is. It's paying attention to your ball on the green and watching other people putt their ball on the green, watching how they strike the ball with their putter to make sure if they pushed it, pulled it, sliced it, you know, drew their putter, who knows, but get the damn ball in play. Because for me, I haven't had like a non-double bogey round in quite a while, I don't think. And I didn't hit the driver very well, I don't think. But manage your misses and you got to putt. You have to fucking putt. Like,
Gotta
and
putt.
most of these people that go to practice, they go to the range and they don't spend any time on the putter, which I'm guilty of that too. But it's like when I shot my best round at Chimera, the 2 under, like that, it was all putting. I was just feeling my putter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I told him, I was like, stop spending so much damn time hitting your 6-iron. You know, like you got to go to the putting green. You got to figure that shit out.
Yeah, my downfall was my chipping. I had just really good opportunities, pin high, not far off the green. I was working on a new approach with the wedges, trying to get rid of my pull with the wedges. Worked out a little bit. I was a lot. My misses were way tighter. I was, around the green chipping. I just didn't have a good chipping day. Um, Left probably 4 or 5 shots out there off bad chips that needed to make the putt that I shouldn't have had. Must you have to make this because it's gonna affect your score obviously, but versus the tap ins that are no brainers. But yeah, it was a fun day out there though. The weather's I was wearing shorts. I planned accordingly this time. I didn't layer up in winter gear. I put on some shorts. I put on some comfortable pants over them, and had a t-shirt and a hoodie. This FN3P hoodie, which you get a discount if if you use Chasing Daylight code, check the show notes for that. And after like 5 holes, I was like, these are coming off, and it was so nice out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
For
for sure a nice
January.
day. Yeah,
Oh,
couldn't
can't.
beat it. I mean, every time we would drive the cart, I would get cold, but other than that, it was great.
Yeah, it was nice.
Had the Ghost Tree hoodie on.
God, I
Ghost
love
Tree
that
hoodie is
it's so
one
good.
of the sickest hoodies I've ever seen.
So good.
Love it.
I did talk to Scott and said, "You got our hats?" He's like, "Yes." So
Ooh,
that will hand deliver.
Ooh, yes. Shout out the Scotty D.
Scotty D, our buddy that's a caddy up at Bandon, is taking his talents on the road to Las Vegas. He's got
It's
some
a world tour.
He's got some gigs lined up here. Going to try and land something a little bit permanent before he heads back up to Bandon later on in the year. Not a fan of the cold, so he's coming where it's a little bit warmer. And
Cool.
so
Go
he's
barefoot
like,
with the Converse skins.
yeah, he said, he goes, "Hey, on paper, I'm a 15, so I can fucking take some money from you fools." So it'll be fun to get in some golf with him when he gets down here. Oh, yeah, I made a post today. Did you guys see it? Did you see my post?
About the big business of golf. I saw it.
Did you see it, Jeremy?
So, did you order new clubs, or you're just going back
Oh,
to what you had?
That post. Okay. Yeah. That's my question too.
So he's got new clubs coming. All right.
Yeah. New clubs. Are you getting new shafts?
No.
Or are you gonna throw recoils?
I'm very happy with UST Mamiya. I love the recoil shafts. I think they're really good for me. Changed my ball position a little bit, and I'm getting a little bit of higher ball flight. I mean, I think Jeremy, you said at Boulder Creek I was hitting it really low. So I made a little adjustment on that. It's helped getting the ball up a little bit better. But I'm really frustrated with big golf.
Let me ask you a question
Okay.
before you get into that. So, and this is not me questioning your motives because I really don't care, but
It's a subtle art, Jeremy. It's a subtle art.
Are you switching brands because of your post, like what you talked about in your post, or
Yeah.
are you looking for something else?
No, I have no beef with the Srixon irons whatsoever. I don't. I think they're a great club. Anybody that's looking for an iron, the ZX5, ZX7, great irons. No doubt about it whatsoever. What I'm upset about and what's bothering me is, and Custom Clubs is the one who started this thought in my brainwaves when he was talking about ways to make your life better this year, and he was like, unfollow big accounts, don't engage with accounts that don't engage with you. If someone engages with you, engage with them back. And I think I'm pretty damn good at when people reach out and ask questions or have thoughts or want to share anything, that I engage with them, unless, like Bradley's saying, it's a dumb 13-year-old kid that wants free shit. But I just it's bothersome to me, and he made a great point on that post when he said, there's hundreds of thousands of accounts that are out there giving them free press on a daily basis, and they don't give a shit. They're making $600 on a $4 head from Japan or China, and they just don't care. And I'm like, yeah, it's true. And so I had made a couple posts because I've been getting all the press releases for all the new Srixon stuff that's coming out, and the engagement on it was shit. Nobody that's following me cares about it. So okay, fine, but they didn't even care about it. They not even a like. I mean, you're tagged in the post, you're tagged as a tag. You can't even just double tap on it. And I'm sure they're probably getting hundreds of thousands of comments and likes and tags. And I get it, but you're a big brand, you're a big brand. And I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm not somebody that has 100,000 followers or millions of YouTube views. But I am supporting their brand. I paid for my irons. This shit isn't given to me for free. A lot of stuff in the past I have gotten for free, but it's just, it bothers me that they can't just like a post.
So shout out Rob Chapman. I mean, 2 weeks in, and the mayor of Tinkertown is back.
Hey, the mayor of Tinkertown never left. The mayor of Tinkertown never left.
So let me just ask you this,
Okay.
right? So you go buy ribeyes at Albertsons, right? Is that where you buy your ribeyes?
Yes.
So if you were to post a picture of you grilling a ribeye from Albertsons and you posted a picture of it,
Not the same.
okay. So if I posted a picture of a Big Mac and tag McDonald's, because that's big fast food. I mean,
Well,
do I need
McDonald's,
to
you're
go
talking
to
about
do I need to go to Roberto's and post a picture of my bean and cheese to get a like? I don't.
Hey,
I mean,
anytime I post something about rebellion, do you know what I get? A like and a thanks for posting.
well, that's great. I mean, but it also comes down to play what you need to play, like, and who cares who likes what you play?
But I understand that, and I can totally justify. I believe what you're saying. There's nothing wrong with what you just said. I won't
And I'm
dismiss that whatsoever.
totally down for family business, small business, like 100%. Always looking for the cool brands that are up and coming, 100%. But sometimes they don't got it, and if they do, great. And if it fits me, then I'm down with it.
Yeah, I think as much as we're out there, and as much as we talk golf, and as much as we showcase our gear when we do,
I mean, we are
I
the Joe
wouldn't
Rogan of golf podcasts.
absolutely
So fucking
right.
like the post.
I mean, it was good or chasing daylight. It was good or chasing daylight. I mean,
Yeah, they should be sending us drivers.
obviously Callaway, landed the dart landed on good for them and not us. So I get it. No, I just think that if I'm going to, I mean, I'm dedicating a portion of my life to this game, to the blog, to the Breakfast Ball brand, to the Chasing Daylight podcast, and I want to support the brands that are willing to show appreciation for us repping their stuff. Not asking for handouts, not asking for free shit. I don't mind paying for stuff. I just, if I'm going to pay for it and there's an opportunity for a brand that is going to support me in my endeavor to play their gear, or a brand that could give two shits if I play their gear, the needle's gonna sway a little bit more
Yeah,
towards
100%. Yeah,
the
of course.
brand that is like, hey, we appreciate you.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
so that's why I have the relationship with True Links, because they have dialogue. US Team Mamiya, they have dialogue. Lampkin, Garson, Odin right now with the golf balls. I mean, these people, there's some amazing brands out there that actually give a shit about what you're doing with their product.
Yeah, but when you get to a certain point, I mean, you can't contain that. Like you can't just keep doing that. It's very difficult. I mean, who knows? You could have been one of 5 people that day that posted and tagged
Oh,
them.
absolutely.
And if you were, then fuck them for sure, 100%. But if you were one of 2,500, then you got to give them a break on that. And I totally appreciate Custom Club's comments, like 100%. Like I'm totally down with that, and that's 100% my vibe. And some golf influencers is like Roger Steele, like I'll still hit him up. Like he won't engage in a conversation with me, but he'll recognize me, which I 100% appreciate. Like I'll be toasted off of some bourbon and I'll say like, damn, you lost your wallet in LA. Like go hit up this guy. I know him. He'll be like 100, like just some sort of engagement is incredible. And it does wonders for your base of customers or fan base or whatever it is, because it makes them feel engaged. And I totally agree that a lot of these companies need to start doing that more. And maybe they need to just boost up their social media team or whatever it is. But
And what I said in that post too, I think it's this new era of the golf business where these companies don't have to do anything anymore.
no, they don't.
They don't.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's just, and that's where I've seen the change, because a couple years ago,
I mean, my Mexican homie from growing up, like that I used to rap with, went out and played Desert Willow for the first time, like first time ever playing golf this past weekend. Like never in my entire life would I have imagined him, Louis, playing golf. And he's like, I got to find a set of clubs. Like, what do I do? Where do I go? How long does it typically take for a round? We played in 4 hours at Desert Willow. I'm like, it's too long. You got to slow it down. Like, go earlier, this, that, So, and it's like, it's growing incredibly drastically, like at a quick pace. And that's going to slow down at some point, but
See, but
it's huge right now.
the
Game of golf
engagement
is
from
huge.
the engagement from the bigger brands 4 years ago was way better.
That's true. Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
way better.
Yeah. Yeah.
They cared a little bit more. And it's like now you just have this influx of golfers and they're just being bombarded with money. People are just paying ass out just so much money coming in and they don't have to do anything. And I think it's just kind of taken away from that engagement.
Well, yeah, I mean, so what these brands need to do is create and you're correct in that. They need to create a relationship with their consumer because otherwise they're not going to be able to sustain the relationship that makes them want to buy a club. Like I used to be huge on Callaway. Like I could care less about Callaway anymore.
Wait, what driver are you playing right now?
I'm playing a Callaway.
Okay, just
but
make sure. Right.
what I'm saying is I used to be really big on like only Callaway in my bag. That's it. And it's as these consumers get more educated in the game, they're going to find out other brands that are going to make them sway from what their favorite player plays. It's going to be different. It's
something else that
they're
I
money
think
grabbing right now, 100%. They are, but when they get educated on the game and on equipment, because a lot of people aren't educated on equipment like us, like they don't know that shafts are different, or you can have like BB and FCO ferrules and they're the only ones really. But what I'm saying is as these newcomers get more educated, their bags are gonna get more, spread out across different brands. And if they want to keep these new consumers, they're gonna have to engage with them. So and it's on them. Like they're gonna
like,
fail at some point if they're
I
doing
think
what they're doing.
something that's changed too is how social media has changed. 4 or 5 years ago, Instagram and Facebook, that was it. And those at that time, the video format wasn't a big thing. It was engagement. It was you post a picture to get people's reaction to start a conversation, and the conversation took place in the comments. Now there's no conversation. It's you seeing a video, you watching the video, and you going, "Oh wow, that's cool," liking it or sharing it with your friends. There's no. I mean, you look at all the videos that I have shared on my feed to people in the last couple weeks. I had zero engagement on those people's posts. I just liked it and thought this person would like it, so I shared it with them. And it's completely changed the way businesses and brands are interacting with their potential customers because it's no longer stimulation through imagery for conversation. Now it's videos, it's videos, reels, shorts. And that's where all the information, if you're not happy with what that video was, watch our next video because we'll have something in that one, and the search for content and information is now video is dominating everything. And I'm really wondering if the conversation and the dialogue will ever come back the way social media is structured right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm probably deleting TikTok tonight. I don't go on it as much as I used to. I thought it was great to start. It's
hot take.
I'm tired
Where
of
did
going.
That come from?
I'm going
Just
to.
like out of
It's the same
nowhere.
thing. It's all along the lines of the same thing. There's no content interaction. It's hey, look at my tits. Hey, look at the. It's fucking nonsense.
You don't want to learn how to invest into crypto or anything like that?
Oh God. I mean, if I could just have menu like recipes that like are good that you could actually make, not this fake shit that's out there, I would be all over recipe TikTok. But God damn it. I'm watching one. I'll have to share this video with you that I screenshotted it because I was like, what the fuck is this that just popped up on my feed? It was just some crazy
Was it
sex shit
like-
that was like, what the? There's kids on this platform. What the hell is this?
I'm sure there's like 12. You're doing your laundry wrong. Here's 12 life hacks for doing your
Yeah.
laundry. It's like,
You don't want to learn about the asterisk at Costco to make sure you know it's going out of
oh, it's
discount.
going on. It's
going on.
leaving soon.
Yeah, it's leaving soon.
Oh, it.
Here's the thing.
I think-
Working for a big company, like we're not a huge company, but it's all data. We're zeros, ones, and we're numbers. We're data. We're not anything major. And if you can create a human connection with somebody, that of course is going to take you further, and it's going to make you develop a relationship where you want to engage with that customer or client or brand in the future. But we're all numbers in everything. We are a number on TikTok. We are a number on Instagram. We're just people. We're dots. We're dots in the sphere of the globe. Shout out my cousin, because we're all dots.
This dot is gonna start playing equipment from brands that I love a little bit more.
This guy's gonna start playing
Yeah.
Goodwill Club soon.
Goodwill. No,
Little
hell no. I'm not
links
doing
with
that.
the fucking fat pack blade.
Black cat. Black cat.
Go ahead, Jeremy. It sounded like you were gonna say something. I'm sorry, I cut you off. I think.
yeah, not a lot to add to that. And I just feel like some companies it's just a post and that's it. They don't care about anything else. I mean, Titleist is like, you read through comments of some of these and it's like 50% bots, 25% people just bitching about something has nothing to do with the post. And then you have a few people in there that are just like, I love my Titleist irons, or they ask a question. They never reply. One brand that does reply all the time is Ping. And you post a picture and they'll
Yep.
I've seen them repost them. I've seen them comment on even like a post I made, a bag, what's in the bag or something. They commented on my picture that I tagged them in. But most, I feel like they just don't care. It's just getting it out there. It's for people to see it. They don't care, they're not about the comments and following up with people. It's just getting it in front of as many eyes as possible.
Yep.
Yeah, and in these big brands, they know that they are always going to be here. They're not worried about us.
Mm.
They're
That's
not.
true.
They're always going to be here. I mean,
It's actually surprising about Strixon / Cleveland, because they're
Dunlop.
compared to the other
Zexio.
companies, they're tiny.
yeah, they are. Yeah,
Well,
they
I
have a
mean,
small
Dunlop.
market share for sure.
They now they're all under the Dunlop umbrella. It's Dunlop Sports, that is Zexio, Cleveland, Strixon, and what's the other? I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I just think they have a different agenda now, and
I mean, they're a necessary evil.
of course,
Yeah.
of course. I don't know. It just rubbed me wrong. And I don't know why. I don't know why.
I shared a picture of my Big Mac about 5 hours ago. Let me see if McDonald's liked my post.
What a dick.
Did you really?
No.
No, Joe wouldn't eat no Big Mac.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever talked to Joe about McDonald's. Actually, we
You guys
last
did
week.
last week. You were talking about you had to download the app in Hawaii.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah,
true.
Jeremy's all interested in McDonald's nowadays.
Yeah.
Actually, I
There's
deleted
Evan
that
Zane
already.
going like, we need McDonald's.
Oh, goodness gracious.
They need to bring back those metal fucking cage playground things. Remember the Hamburglar?
Yep.
Dude,
Yeah.
do you remember the huge McDonald's park that was on Maryland Parkway and Twain?
Yeah, that's where my grandma used to take me there all the time. Yeah.
It was huge. It was like
Yeah, they had the metal fucking Hamburglar. Like you
Oh, yeah.
climb up and you were in jail and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a McDonald's there still?
No.
Yes, there is.
Is there?
Did you say Maryland and Twain?
Yeah.
It was like Maryland
Okay.
and Twain.
But it's like
the Best
been
Buy.
remodeled, like it's nicer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
it
the
was
same.
like a block though. It was like a
Oh.
city block,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
park was. You had the McDonald's, the parking lot, and then what would be the equivalent of force.
Yeah, and there used to be a Walden Books across the street. I used to go get my Goosebumps over there.
Scary stories,
Yeah.
baby.
Parkway movie
Yeah.
theater, man.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
okay. So Joe, you want to get the odds ready?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, we got a golf tournament, a PGA Tour golf tournament. Hey, so with our one and done with Birdies and Bourbon, I thought it was just we were making a pick, they were making a pick, but it's all of us. So there's 5 of us that are making picks. I thought I took Seamus, but I guess I didn't. I took
So is
Sepp
it
Straka,
3 on
which
2 or what?
I don't know how we're gonna figure it out, but we'll just advantage us, right? Except
I
that
guess
Cal
so, yeah.
picked John Rahm. So
I know. What a pick by Cal, yeah. Shout out Birdies and Bourbon.
What? Burboos and who?
I said burgers and birdies?
Burgers.
Burgers and birdies.
Kleenex? What?
Burgers and birdies.
Big
Let me
Macs
tell you
and
where the
bourbon.
hottest cheeseburger is near the closest golf course.
I'm waiting for the bring. Oh, McDonald's liked my post.
All right, futures. Here we go. Sony Open. Tom Kim is your favorite at 11-1. Sungjae 14-1, along with Jordan Spieth. Matsuyama, Brian Harmon 16-1. Tom Hoagie 20-1. Russell Henley, Corey Connors 22-1. Taylor Montgomery, Billy Horschel 28-1. Cameron Davis, JJ Spawn 30-1. Matt McNeely 33-1. Keith Mitchell, Kyung-Hoon Lee, Siwoo Kim 35-1. Adam Scott 40-1. Mazaden Hoot, Denny McCarthy, Alex Smalley 45-1. Along with Harris English. I'm gonna go to the bottom. Let's see at the bottom.
The people. Blaze Akana.
Paul Haley II is 350-1. Is that the bottom?
Harry Hall 275-1.
Yeah, Harry and Taylor.
Harry is always down there, man.
Until he
No
does
respect.
something not at TPC Summerlin.
I feel like he's gonna break out at some point.
Oh man,
He
I
has
hope
to.
so. I hope so. I mean, he's great length off the tee, but last year he did not drive the ball well, as far as statistics wise. He was off the fairway a lot, so hopefully the paradigm get him in the fairway a little bit more.
I mean, the wind can blow out there, but
Yeah, this is another course that it's designed for the wind. Absolutely, 100%.
super flat. I mean,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so before we get to our picks, last week winner was John Rahm with the Morikawa flop. I had Seamus Powers. He finished 25th. Joe had Cameron Young. He finished 13th, which he really came back. He had a hell of a Sunday.
that he did.
And Jeremy was the big winner. Mr. Finau finished 7th. So, Jeremy, you have the picks this week. I'll tell you, Data Golf has Sung J M as the favorite.
I'm going to go... Yeah, this is a tough one. I'm going to go Mr. Hoagie.
Ooh.
I was thinking about that one.
Do you know why I would? What's his odds, Joe?
20-1.
20-1. Do you know why I wouldn't take him? Because he flew
Because he
this
plays
morning.
Bing, big brand.
No, shut up. Because he flew to California this morning to watch TCU get their asses annihilated.
Ooh.
Because he's a TCU grad. So that flight back to Hawaii, gonna be a rough one.
He's not going to remember it.
Okay. Joe, you're up next.
Shit. I don't even know. Let's go with... I'm going to take Emiliano Grillo, 50-1.
Grillo, 50-1?
Yep.
Wow.
Wow. Because I was on the spot.
This is somebody I love taking in Hawaii because he plays there well. I'm going to go with Russell Henley.
I was thinking about that one. Where did it go?
22-1.
22.
Yep.
Hey. All right. So that's our.
Nice to see Zach Blair out there making a return finally, it seems
He's
like.
healthy now, right?
Yeah. He's played
Supposedly.
well there before, but he's not even in the odds.
No.
He's in the field.
See where Data Golf has Mr. Blair at. They have him at 54% to make the cut, 3.2% to win.
Yeah. I don't know.
So,
I don't see Zach.
Who you throwing money on, Joe?
Undecided currently, but Russell Henley looks like a good one to me. Hoagie looks like a good one to me. We'll see.
we'll see. I had one other note here. Where the heck did it go? I talked last week that we have a local meteorologist that is going to be doing some little weekend weather reports for us. Matt Gontarek is a local TV weatherman, and we recorded our first Chasing Daylight weekend forecast. But we have to clear one little hurdle before we can play these. So next week, we're going to have Matt with his segment, giving you guys the Chasing Daylight weekend golf forecast, letting you know what day he's going to recommend will be the best day for you to get out. So look forward to that. Before, let's see, what, Joe?
Cyrus is in the chat.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, you're not in
Holy
the chat.
shit.
Yeah, there's
Good
a lot
Lord.
of shit going on.
Good Lord. Why didn't you tell me this? Not that I can read it right now.
But Cyrus, being the Chinese Canadian that he is asking about NFL playoffs.
Oh.
Who you guys like to go all the way? We're now
Man.
we should be brought on by ESPN.
Joe, you're such the huge football fan. Why don't you go first, and I'll try to catch up on some of this.
Well, so I was a big football person years ago before we got the Knights. Now I'm all about hockey because we are a hockey town 100%. Shout out the VGK Fan Fest the other day.
Yes.
A lot of people showed up. Raiders, I want to see them win. Not really like into it, but like totally root for them. But I'm going long shot.
That's why you said shout out Rob Chapman. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm catching up.
Get in the game, bro. Get in the game. Get in the NFL playoffs. But I'm going Chargers. I gotta go with my beloved San Diego. First game I ever went to as a kid. Tony Gwynn at Qualcomm, while Jack Murphy back in the day. But I'm going Chargers. I gotta go Chargers.
Chargers, huh?
Yeah, that's where the heart is. I would love to see the Raiders because they're now our team, I guess. But I'm a Chargers fan.
Well, I think something that, and Cyrus, you can attest to this because you were at the game, and
way up in the stands, mind you.
Yeah, like 5 rows. Good God.
Need to get Petrangelo on the
friends
podcast.
With Petrangelo and hanging out in the third Gucci row at Allegiant.
Hey, I did hear an interview where Braden McNabb listens to certain golf podcasts.
Hey,
so I'm curious to see if one of them is ours.
Yeah, well, I mean, he should.
So if you know Braden McNabb, or if you know Petrangelo, you probably know McNabb. Tell him, listen, and have him jump on.
So the Raiders are catching some shit for this being such a opponent friendly stadium, with all the people in attendance wearing red for the last couple games, and apparently Mark Davis is embarrassed about it. And hey, you put a better product on the field, the fans are going to want to come watch their team. You're out of the playoffs and you bump the game to a Saturday flex the week before. Yeah, people are going to be like, fuck that. I'm selling my tickets. I can get way more for them. So don't don't make it so easy to sell the tickets and get people, give them something to come in and root for. Um, you guys made a financial decision to bench Derek Carr. Um, I don't think he is the quarterback of the future by any means, but the dude has been a Raider. I mean, a Raider. He's worn the shield proudly, and all the turmoil and bullshit with the Gruden scandal, and then the player that got the DUI that killed somebody, and the releases and the firings. And I mean, he was there and put the brunt of all that on his shoulders. And I mean, he's very religious. That's not my jam, but he is a damn good human being. And I think they treated him wrong in that aspect. And you know what? I think a lot of the people think the same thing, and they're like, "Fuck it, I'm not going. Why should I get behind you when you're not getting behind your own?" And I can make a lot of money right after the holidays.
Welcome to C-SPAN.
Yeah.
Just
So
Vegas is a super transient city. Like people, everybody probably from other teams are looking at their schedules and saying like, when does my team play the Raiders in Las Vegas? Because I'm going.
Cyrus.
And they circle it.
Oh yeah, it's a vacation. I mean,
Exactly.
you're gonna go if you're gonna go on a road trip to watch your team play, and Vegas is on there. Are you gonna go? Nah, let's go to Buffalo.
Yeah, if you're going to go to a game, like you're
No.
going to go to Vegas 100%.
Absolutely.
And Rob Chapman can eat some, what is that?
Oh,
some green
goodness.
beans, some spinach, VGK all day, illest ever, born and bred out of the desert. It's the only team that we have here that is bred from the desert. Like it was born here. Raiders will never be what VGK is, never.
Nope.
And it laid out so perfectly the way the tragic events at Mandalay Bay and that whole thing. It was with Derek England giving that speech and everything. Like it'll never be anything compared to whether we get a basketball team, baseball team, whatever. VGK is bred from the soil of this city. So screw whatever team you root for.
All right, so my pick, I think San Francisco is going to come out of the NFC, and Buffalo is going to come out of the East with what happened with Hamlin and that tragic. I mean, that happened right before we got recording last week, so we didn't talk much about it. But holy crap, was that just an unbelievable thing that took place on the field. And then they come out, and have the kickoff return for a touchdown on the first play after their teammate almost died the last time they were on the field. They have everything going in their direction to make a run. So, I got the Niners and the Bills in the Super Bowl with the Bills winning. That's that.
So Cyrus,
I see it.
Cyrus, always stirring controversy.
Here we go. I'll answer it with this. Cyrus. wait. It's live. So wait. I think there's one more because there we go. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna give a hot take real quick.
Yeah, go,
hot Jeremy.
Takes.
I'm gonna start watching Live more. I really feel like I'm going to, because I miss watching some of those players. I watched, let's see, last year I watched the first tournament, quite like pretty much the whole thing, because I was just totally fascinated in what they were doing, and then I didn't watch anything after that. But this time I sort of want to check it out. It's not going to change maybe it'll change my opinion, but for me, I don't know. I'm starting to think that golf is golf, and it's for our entertainment. So maybe I'll start watching it. I might not be a huge Live fan, but I definitely miss watching DJ Brooks and some of the other guys. Ian Poulter, just kidding.
Totally respect their talents, and they're amazing golfers. And my whole beef from the beginning has been how they shit on the PGA. And if they would have never done that, I wouldn't care. The tour gave you everything that you have right now. Just show a little respect. That's all. And just say, hey, I'm going for the money. That's all you got to do.
I think that there's going to be there's going to be some stuff. They're going to start to come together. I really think that's going to happen eventually.
I
Maybe
feel
not. It might not be this year, but
it'll be years in
it's
the
going to
coming
be.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear my hot take?
Mm-hmm.
2023 is going to be a tumultuous year for Live, and I don't know if they'll have a 2024 schedule.
Hmm.
I heard a hot take from somebody on the Twitter that said if the commissioner for the PGA came out right now and said, "Okay, I'll grant you guys amnesty. You want to come back? One chance right now. All is washed. You're guaranteed for the 2024 season. You can play this year, but you can't get FedEx Cup points. You can come back." That person thought it would just crush Live because all those guys would, rather play against this tour and this field and these places than the sideshow that is Live right now.
Yeah, I mean, to answer Cyrus's question, like 100%, I would sell out because we need a bigger house because we got a baby on the way.
I am not somebody that made $20 million last year and is looking for a $200 million paycheck. I don't work. My wife does. We have 2 kids that are going to be in college here soon. Yeah. Show me the money.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
but I wouldn't come out and go, "Oh, you know what?"
It'd be difficult to talk shit about PGA. That's the thing is like, I am a man of, history, passion, if you will, and to bad talk something that has bred the way of a game that I thoroughly enjoy and love, that would be difficult. But if we were to only have to talk about Live, then they would have to start doing a lot more tournaments so we could talk about them every week because sometimes it's hard enough filling in a weekly podcast on itself. So
yeah.
But yeah, I would take the paycheck 100% because we definitely need a bigger house.
Yeah, they would Liv would definitely need to respond to Matt's comments and when he tags him in posts and things. That would have to happen in order for that deal to work.
They would have to go, "Thank you, Matt. We really appreciate that post."
Yeah, and Cyrus said Norman's going to be out before the US Open, which I think Norman's been on his way out.
Yeah,
already.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I think he's gone at some
Who
point.
do you think would replace Norman? Do you think Phil will stop playing and he'll be the face of Live?
Potentially.
I mean, he's the face of Live, but
well, I heard they reached out to
Wayne
the CEO
Gretzky.
of TaylorMade.
Yeah, he turned it down though, I heard.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what else that I heard? More rumorville. Oh wait, what? Live players that Patrick Cantley, the reason he's not a Titleist guy right now and no sponsor and just going free agent route is because the negotiations with TaylorMade broke down because he demanded too much money.
He probably didn't smile in the meeting either.
I said, it's probably because they're like, "Look, you're going to have to wear a colorful Adidas shirt." And he's like, "No,
you're going to have to smile once a day. Can you do that?
Actually, please don't.
He's like, nope.
I don't do that.
Matt, let him know you're going to have some Strixon irons for sale here pretty soon.
Very soon. Very soon. I have a set of Dynamic Gold S300s that are have not been touched.
Are they pured though?
No. But yeah, I'll pure them. Yeah, all I gotta do is rub them. They're pured. And yeah, I'll have some nice lambkin grips on them, and it'll be a 4 through. They're 2 degrees short, so the lie angle's down a little because I'm
2 inches short.
Yeah.
2 inches short.
No, 2 degrees flat. They're 2 degrees flat. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Look for that on Club Traders really soon.
It's going to be interesting to see this year. I mean, I think they're going to go hard this year and try and see what's possible,
Don't see it happening.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever overtakes PGA.
No, I think they had all their cards in one basket, and with the official world golf rankings going, no chance in hell, guys.
Well,
Mm-mm.
wasn't there like a Mexico
Yeah,
tour?
that's one thing. That's not them.
Yeah, but I mean, they got to have a qualifying thing. They have to have
It's
qualifying.
yeah, it's just not gonna happen. They took a risk. They threw a lot of
I
money
think
into
they're
the
going to do
pot.
everything they can to get those world ranking points.
Yeah.
And they're going to have qualifying at some point. And Jeremy's going to get in one, and he's going to play in the tournament. And I'm going to caddy for him, and we're going to make millions.
I'll be your liaison.
I think that's coming.
All right, boys, let's wrap it up. Joe, send us home.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in to
Oh,
this.
wait, no, I got one more thing.
Oh,
sorry.
Thanks for not tuning in to
Almost.
The
I forgot about this. Since we're going to be on YouTube now, I want to showcase some of the things that we're going to have at the giveaway at 5 Iron Golf for the VGN new members, and welcome to the 2023 party. So if you're one of those, we got a Vegas Golf Network mug we're going to be giving away. We got a VGN t-shirt. This one. I might keep this one because this one's pretty awesome. It's the Vegas Golden Knight font, Vegas Golf Network. Have the hoodie with the VGN on it. Got another hoodie with the big logo. Boom. Got a beanie, Vegas Golf Network beanie. So that's some of the stuff we're going to be giving away. Also, Travis Matthew we're going to have some Quater hats. Beds is putting together a backpack and some shoes and maybe a head to toe outfit for the closest to the pin winner that we're going to have. We've got a BGT shaft. Going to be giving away some FN 3-piece stuff, one of these hoodies, some hats, all kinds of good stuff coming up. So if you're in the VGN and you're new to the league, make sure to put that on your calendar and come hang out with us at 5 Iron Golf that night. Okay. Business done, Joe. Take it home.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in to the Chasing Down podcast. Lost all my energy. No, thanks for tuning in once again. This one was filled with a lot of heated conversation,
hot takes.
It was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so
9 days, no alcohol.
PGA Tour is underway. What do we got? Wailea next, and we got a bunch of other shit coming our way.
Let's go
hopefully we'll get Carolina Pines next week. Had the kiddo on my own this week, so we couldn't do it. But me, Dan, Trey, and Juju Leanne are going to Tobacco Road next week. Mid Pines, Southern Pines in North Carolina. I cannot wait to hit the sand
forecast.
hills.
I think it's 43 is the high on Wednesday.
Beautiful. We're gonna play some golf in the Pines, and I cannot wait for that. And
one other thing. Wait, one last thing. I forgot about this. Thursday.
Why don't you just end it?
Okay, I'll end it. Thursday we're interviewing one of the guys from Odin Golf, and that will go out on Friday. So you've heard me talking a lot about where's it at? Them up there. Yeah. With the golf balls, they're one of the VGN sponsors this year, so going to be interesting to chat with them and find out all kinds of stuff about a golf ball manufacturer. That's it. I promise.
Are you sure? Are you 100% sure on that one?
I'm so sure. I will mute my mic.
All right, Chasing Daylight podcast, Monday, January 9th. This one's over. Keep getting interrupted, so let's just say sayonara. Peace.
Later.